That's right. Show him. Show him.
Yeah.
Show him.
Get on the light.
Show him.
The light, bro.
Yeah. It's facts. It's facts. This way. The light is this way. The light is this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the back game. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Central, man, cartel. Sankofa.kofa. Yeah.
Some tips on how to get in shape.
You know a thing or two.
Yeah, a few things.
A few things.
Yeah.
This guy knows something too.
Yep.
I'm learning.
First thing I'm gonna address are the steroid comments, guys. Listen. All you lazy keyboard warriors, stop saying that.
Yes.
Y'all lack discipline.
Yes.
Y'all lack consistency.
Yes.
That's why y'all keep saying steroids, man.
Absolutely.
This is what it takes to get in shape.
Absolutely.
Consistency and discipline. So first thing I'm gonna say, guys, if you want to get in shape, let's say you're a beginner, you're just starting, like, you know, you haven't trained in a while. First thing is knowing yourself.
Know thyself.
Yep. Know
Preach.
yourself. Think about it. Like, if today you're like, how am I gonna start training tomorrow? What is it gonna take for me to start training tomorrow? Do I gotta wake up early? Am I an early bird or am I a late bird? That means, do I wake up early? If you don't wake up early, then you train at night or you train in the middle of the day. Maybe you have work in the morning.
No excuse.
Yep.
None at all.
Don't push yourself to do the extra.
Yes.
You know, I wake up 4 a.m. in the morning. That's me. You don't have to do that. If you have to train at night after work because you're not the type of person that wakes up early, then you do that. You know, that's the first thing I'm gonna say. Know yourself. And that's the same thing too with the dieting. Know how you're gonna make your body adapt to a certain diet. Don't just go straight into it. If you're trying to go into an intermittent fasting type of strategy, don't just hop right into it. Take it step by step. If the goal is to eat only between 12 and 6 o'clock,
use the Zero app.
Yep. Yeah, you could use the app. He's gonna talk about it right after. But don't just hop into it. Like, maybe you should start like, okay, 10 to 8, next week 11 to 7, and then the next week after
Progressively extending the time.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, slowly take your steps. Don't just hop into it. Know yourself. Know your habits. Know what kind of bad habits you have and work on it slowly. Don't try to hop into something and then just give up right after because you know, oh damn, I wasn't able to do it. You wasn't able to do it because you didn't take the steps.
You didn't take the steps.
Yep. Now what you got to say, Irv?
You didn't take the steps. So what Bam said, major key alert. Make the sound. Major key, major key, major key.
Major key alert.
Major key. Look, never begin without assessing. Assessing, major key. You always assess, seeing what your baseline is. What are you starting with? Look, accentuate on your strengths. So if you know you're really good at, like he said, waking up early. Like, look, I wake up early. I tend to, when I wake up early, I do X, Y, Z. Oh, watch out, we about to get run over. What the hell is going on here? All right. All right, health is wealth. Look, they got the right idea. No, but here. Yeah, oh shoot, we're about to get crushed again. Express, woo, all right. Have a good one. Yep. So like I was saying, is accentuate on your strengths. So if you know you wake up early, I lost my train of thought for a second, but look, if you wake up early and you have spare time, people do not understand. You do not have to work out for an hour. You don't have to do that. Accumulative fitness, accumulative exercise. So I own a company where we provide wellness services to employees, right? What we do, oh shoot, I don't know who that is. Okay, so look, he watches YouTube, smash. Look, throughout the day, 5 minutes of exercise, 5 minutes, then you, let's say in the morning, you do 5 minutes of curls. 3 hours later, when you're at your office, you're doing something, do 10 squats. Throughout the day, 5 hours later, do 5 push-ups, do 10 push-ups, whatever it is that you can do. Throughout the day, all of this will add up. So now imagine doing that for 3 years. You've gone from doing nothing to doing that. that is how you get started, is doing the minor little things. People see things like what we do, doing all these crazy routines, and think that's what they have to do. That's not the case. Look, for example, we have kind of the time to allow ourselves. In the past, we've had the time to take the time to work out for 2 or 3 years consistently. Consistently, that's all that we were doing. Now that allowed us to cover a lot of ground in a short amount of time because we had the time to do it. Now someone who has a full-time job, you have kids, you have all these things, you might not have that luxury. That doesn't mean you can't get started. It doesn't mean that your goal is to become a shredded, fitness freak or whatever it is. The goal should be, number one, is to attain a level of health where you're not sick, you're not experiencing sickness and all those things. It's just to be healthy. That's the baseline. Everything else, the nice shredded physique and all that, that's a bonus. That is a bonus. That is not the pinnacle of fitness. That is not the creme de la creme. That's not you being fit or not fit. Some people who look like this, their health is terrible internally.
Yep.
You got to look at all these things. So number one, assess what level are you at right now? What are you beginning with? Seeing what your strengths and weaknesses are, that is the key. From that, you build on your strengths. That's the number one thing. And then the stuff that you're not so good at, that's you're going to want to fine tune. People see their diet. They have all these things that they're eating. Don't try and take everything out at once. Add an apple if you're not eating any fruits at all. Add an apple. Keep eating your Oreos. That's all good. Eat the Oreos. Don't throw them out just yet. Add the apple in.
Exactly.
Like I said, keep the Oreos there.
Yep.
If you're not drinking no water and you're drinking soda every day, drink some soda. Drink some water. You don't have to cut the soda out just yet. Learn the benefits. That's the number one thing. Assess, and then you implement. Always begin with assessing. Don't just try and do stuff. Just like what Bam said there, right?
Yep.
So you said we're not just going cold turkey.
Yep. You take your step by steps. Now, another thing I'm going to talk about, training. A lot of people have been asking, okay, how do I train? How many days do I train a week? What's the split? If I do legs one day, then upper body, biceps, whatever, chest. Guys, everybody has different goals. I have different goals, even with my diet too, I have different goals. Like, some people are like, oh, you would be so much bigger if you ate meat. Okay, cool. Am I trying to get bigger? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I don't even care if I look bigger. Maybe I just want to fucking look ripped and I'm satisfied with that, So know what you're trying to do. Like, I train 4 to 6 days a week, depending on how good the week goes. Like Irvin said earlier, if you got kids, if you got a full-time job, which I do, and I'm also in school, you think I'm gonna have time to be training every day? No. Some weeks are good, some weeks are bad. Some weeks I barely have time to work out, so I probably do like 3 days that week. Another week are good, where it's like, okay, I don't have a lot of things to do that week, so it's up to probably like 6 days. So guys, but just know what you're aiming for. Like, if you're aiming for a certain physique, or you're just trying to get to a certain amount of pound by this certain amount of time.
Set the goal.
Yep, set the goal. Some people, they have to train 6 days a week to reach where they want to get to. Probably strength. They want to be able to do a lot of things. They want to be able to get stronger and do a lot of muscle ups, a lot of pull ups. By let's say, what month are we in right now?
August.
August, okay. Maybe by like September or December, they're trying to be able to knock out 50 muscle ups at once without getting off the bar. You're gonna have to consistently train probably like a good 6 days a week or 5 days a week. You get what I'm saying? So you have to know what your goal is, your fitness goal is. It could be strength, it could be hypertrophy. But some people have different goals, and you don't have to train every day. You can train just 3 days a week.
It's not recommended that you train every day either.
You can train just 3 days a week, and if you eat healthy throughout the whole week, you'll be straight. And you don't have to train for a whole 2 hours. You could train for just 40 minutes, even 20 minutes for 3 days, and just eat very healthy for the whole week, and you'll be straight.
Facts.
So know what your goal is. Everybody has different goals. Some people are trying to get stronger. Some people are trying to look better. It depends on your goal. Me, personally, I just do what I can whenever I can. I don't have a certain type of like training schedule. It just works out different in different weeks. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So that's my training split.
That's a fact.
What you got to say, Stars?
I say get it how you live it. Get it how you live. If you know damn well them Oreos ain't gonna get you that six-pack, you need to put the Oreos down. Simple. But if you feel like you need to portion yourself and take your time to get there, then you should do that. Take your time, give a certain amount of Oreos a day. I'm just using Oreos as an example because Oreos is the food that I like. I actually eat a lot of Oreos, to be honest with you. But I have to work harder when I eat a lot of Oreos. But you know, if you want to get somewhere, you got to maintain yourself first. Yep. I'd rather you get there first and then you start playing with it.
That's right.
That's the best way to get to it.
That's right.
So, but we're not dumb here. We know what's going on.
Yep. Exactly.
So in order for you to get to a certain body type or a certain strength that you want to get to, you got to discipline yourself first.
Exactly.
So once you discipline yourself, then you start playing with it. Other than that, you got to bust your ass.
You got to be disciplined first.
You cannot run from the pain. You cannot run from the work. You got to do the work first.
Absolutely.
Once you get to the work, then you can play with it.
Absolutely.
Right now, I just did a workout. And I probably can go and eat 7 Oreos if I want to.
Yep.
And then I go burn that 7 Oreos right off.
And he's different.
If you don't want to do
he's
that,
different.
Yeah, that's
Remember,
me.
he's different. Don't follow what
me.
he does. Know your
You
body
can't follow
type.
what I do. You gotta.
He's
get to
telling
where,
you what he's
You gotta
doing.
get to where you get to first.
Yep.
It comes with it. Once you get to your goal, it comes with
You
discipline.
buy yourself those type of luxuries to have
you
a
can
donut.
do that and treating yourself. Like that's me just treating myself because I'm where I want to be, but I want to get further. So right now I want to get further, so I'm not gonna go for the Oreos.
Absolutely.
But I could, but I'm not going to because there's more work that I need to be doing.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's the same mentality you just gotta have. You just gotta be hungry.
Absolutely.
Keep watching the videos. Keep subscribing. See what's going on. Keep seeing the motivation.
And apply.
Don't just watch the videos. Make sure
Apply.
you try it out.
You gotta
Give it a
put the
try.
notification in, put the bell in, put the ding in so you know what's going on. Stay in tune.
That's
I watch that. I subscribe myself. No matter where I'm at, I subscribe myself so I can make sure I'm in tune, get that motivation, and get that going. You know what I'm
There
saying?
we
'Cause
go.
We all need a little motivation.
That's
we
right.
all need to see what's going on.
Accountability, major
That's it.
key.
That's
We
it.
keep
So
each other accountable.
What I say, you can follow my Instagram at Stars Fitness.
That
I say, first, get to where you got to get to. Then you maintain. And if you want to get further, you know what to do. Get disciplined again and take that other step.
That's a fact.
It's not that hard.
Preach,
Not rocket
preacher.
science.
And know what you
You
want to
do it.
do, guys. A lot of
Yeah,
people are
know what
like,
you want.
he's not really vegan, or it isn't possible. You're taking steroids, bruh.
Know your why.
You
Know
don't
your
have
why.
to be, and plus you don't have to be vegan, guys. I'm just showing you guys.
There's
you
many
guys,
ways.
There's many ways, and some of you guys ask what I eat, so I'm showing you guys. You don't have to be vegan. Are you vegan? No. Exactly. Look
That's
at him
what
though.
we-
Look at him though. He looks
meat.
better than a lot of vegans. Let's be honest. He looks better than a lot of vegans. So it's like I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, if you're not vegan, you're not gonna be in good shape. Nope, that's not the deal. I'm showing you guys what I eat. You guys can do it. There's so many other strategies though.
It just shows what is capable,
Exactly.
what is achievable.
Exactly.
With
I
many
have my
different
personal
avenues.
reason. Exactly.
Right. It comes with discipline.
Yup.
Being hungry. You got to really want it.
Yeah.
That's
all.
it.
You got to watch the motivation. That's it. Once you get that motivation going, it starts from the
Consistency.
YouTube. You get consistent with it. Keep watching. Keep learning. Keep trying. Don't feel like it's a failure. Once you start trying, you there. That's it. That's
Yep.
what it takes.
Yep. And that's the thing. Trying. People think, oh, if I don't get it the first time, that's it. So people tend to say, like, hey, I've been doing this. I'm not getting the result I want, so I'm gonna stop. Does that make sense? Let me ask you a question. If you're trying to get to a destination, right now we're walking over there, right? We're trying to get there. If the walk, let's say, look, I wish I got there sooner. I wish I could get there sooner. Would me stopping right here make me get there any quicker? So no, exactly. Y'all are shaking your head right now. You're like, that doesn't make any sense. Duh. That's the same thing I say when people say, man, I've been doing it for so long and I quit because I didn't get there. What? That doesn't make any sense. You're not gonna get there at all. Does that make sense? If you're like, I want to get to a destination, I want to get shredded, I want to get bigger, and you're not getting the result that you want to get, either you're not doing something, something you're not educated about. Maybe you're not eating enough. Maybe you're not working out the right way. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep. Maybe your hormones are imbalanced. There's all types of things that you got to look into, and people do not assess. So the reason why you need to assess is because you need to lay these things out on the table. You need a bird's eye view. You need to know what you're dealing with. You wouldn't go and try and build a house or go on a journey without first assessing the situation. That same thing, tactics, you got to know what you're getting into. So as a beginner, coming back full circle as a beginner, how to get started. Number one, assess 100%. You you have to assess. How do you assess? Look at what you're starting with. Look at what the hand of cards that you're being dealt. What are you starting with? Look at your time. Are you sleeping enough? All these stuff. There's a checklist that you should always have. Checklist of change. What are the things that I need to go through in order to change my current situation? And of course, number one, just start taking action. Educate, do your research. People always want a handout. They want a handout. They don't want to go and do the hard work for themselves.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they don't. They think like, oh,
Hey, bro, just tell me what you do.
Exactly.
I work hard.
And if I tell you what to do, you're like, that's too easy.
Yeah.
That's too easy. Tell me the secret.
Yeah.
People always want to know the secret.
And
It
so-
got to be roids.
Some guy was like, tell me what kind of steroid you take. I was like, muscle up and handstand. He was like, wow, you can keep your secret.
And exactly. And here's the thing. The truth about even when you're on steroids, people think that it's just a magic pill. Look, even when you're on that, you have to be working hard. You got to be working hard. Now, I don't know from first-hand experience because I've never taken it before. I don't even take supplements. Y'all can believe what you want to believe.
Yep.
It's all good. Doesn't matter to me because I know my goal. I know my goal. I want to live long. I want to be healthy. I was sick when I was younger. That's right. Show him. Show him.
Yeah.
Show him. Show him.
Yeah.
It's facts. It's facts. This way. The light is this way. The light is this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the back games. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
No, but real, you got to know why you're doing what you're doing. If you know that your reason, like my reason is health and wellness.
Yep.
That's the reason.
Yep. And we kind of train like athletes. You know what
We
I'm
do.
saying? You know, we
Elite
don't really
performance.
Yeah. You know, we don't really train for the competitions, but sometimes we try to push ourselves to train for competitions. Like, you know, we kind of play around with it a little bit. But you know, we don't train like the average. You get what I'm saying? So this is why we kind of give y'all those kind of tips. So y'all can understand. But guys, I hope this was very helpful. I think it's very helpful, honestly. Man, I know it's very helpful.
And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Look, in this day and age, they say dad bods are in, but let me tell dad bod, right? This is a dad bod, for real. But here, no, the statistical or you know dad bod, you have a belly and all that stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all, keep that up. Y'all lucky I'm loyal now, but don't let me let me tell you, don't let me start training other dudes to come and take your girls, cause I'll do it. Now, if you want to be that guy and keep your girl, then let me tell you, start following the stuff that we do, straight up like that.
Yo,
Simple.
Make sure y'all smash that subscribe button.
Smash the
that
like button. Yo, leave a comment below and let us know.
Yup. Turn on that post notification too. All right. Make sure y'all check out Stars Behind the Camera.
Stars Fitness, you know that. Let me get that light. That light.
Yeah, get that light. Get that
Yeah,
light.
yeah.
Get that light.
Yeah, man.
Get that light.
Straight up.
Get that
Straight
light.
up. Straight up. Where they gonna find you?
Playing hard work.
Instagram?
That's Stars Fitness.
YouTube too? Yeah.
Yeah, drop
Working on
That's
it.
Stars Fitness.
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah. That boy shredded, lean.
That's it.
Yup.
Health is wealth. Get money. Your boy Urban Felix Shine signing out.
Yep.
This world is run by corporations that need your cooperation in order for the operation continue operating. It's new slaves and new plantations. In order to capitalize, they gotta respect you and speak your name like it's capitalized. They say it's run by the Illuminati and they follow the capital I. But we just still trying to get some capital Y. And certain things that I can't grasp to understand, like how it stopped being hand and turned to hand over hand. This shit is heavy.